Good morning, friends. It is just a random Tuesday and I'm picking up the camera because I've missed vlogging. I know I've not been the best at it these past couple months, I guess. It's not been something that felt right. I just haven't really felt the vibe, and so I haven't done it, but I feel the vibe now, so we're gonna do a vlog. I am just here in my pajamas. I am currently wearing my Pashy t-shirt. It is so long on me, it goes like halfway down my thighs. So I can kind of wear it as a sleep dress. I might eventually at some point cut it, maybe not quite cropped, but cut it to maybe a normal t-shirt length. But this morning I've just been doing a bit of like admin work. I filmed a reel for a brand thing. Now I am going to make myself some lunch, and I figured I'd bring you with me, and I just didn't want to start in the kitchen again because I just felt like I was starting in the kitchen so freaking frequently. But yeah, gonna make myself some lunch. Joe's in the office today, and we made a one meal thing for dinner. Normally we make things with leftovers. Last night we didn't. We just had steak and mashed potatoes and stuff, which Joe kindly made us. But I'm gonna make myself some pasta pesto because Joe doesn't like that and I can eat it without him. For the rest of my lunch break today, I am going to crochet because I am back at it. I have just been, this sounds really bad. I have become really addicted to my phone again, and I'm trying to like go back to hobbies that don't include my portable device. And crocheting is one of my favorites, and like I am just glad to get back to it. And what I was realizing is that I kind of need to crochet with purpose, which sounds really weird, but like I need something to like work towards. I can't just, like, I'm not good at just crocheting for the sake of crocheting. I don't know if anyone is. I'm not good at making for the sake of making, and like, I don't know, crochet stuff just like isn't particularly my vibe to wear. I have like my one crochet hat that I made. I'm currently crocheting a scarf, which is like, it's fine, but we're definitely going out of scarf season at the minute. And I feel like most crochet stuff is more winter wear, so maybe it's not the right season to get into these things. But I realized what my current purpose is going to be, or like what my current project is going to be. And if you couldn't tell by the shape of this, I'm making baby hats for Claire. I was like, that's freaking perfect. What baby doesn't need a hat? What can I do that's like easy and minimal and like relatively quick? I'm making baby hats. And it's perfect because I'm actually seeing her tomorrow, which is the perfect time to give them to her. And especially because she needs more than one, because she's having twins. Yeah, it's just like mental. It's blowing my mind every day. Like, I'm getting updates on everything, and like I'm so excited for her and her growing family, which is fantastic. But I was like, oh, perfect project. I can make baby hats. And so I am making this one in a cute little green color. I don't know if it's gonna fit. It's definitely, I don't have the right yarn for the size of the tutorial, so I'm having to make adjustments because I think it was using a like thinner yarn, because I think the tutorial I'm following, which I will link below if you want to try it for yourself, I was following the pattern to a T, and it was like the hat was actually getting quite big, so I had to make a few adjustments of my own to try and get it to be a more baby size, because the one in the tutorial was 0 to 3 months, because I wanted it to be like newborn baby hats. But I don't think these are even going to be newborn baby hats at this size, because it feels a little bit too big, and like crochet does stretch a little bit. So anyways, that is what I that's one of the things I'm doing to like get back into I know like be going analog is like trending right now. And like I think it's a great thing because I definitely need to get off my phone. I don't like that it's the first thing that I think about when I am waking up in the morning. It's like, oh, going on my phone. And I try not to go on TikTok first thing if I possibly can. But like instead of that, I'm like, I'll check my emails, which that is not a healthy way to start my morning by checking my emails. Nothing is that important, you know? So like I need to not go on my phone first thing. Basically is the answer. And every now and then Joe and I make a rule of like no phones in bed, which I think we might need to implement again because I've gotten in the bad habit of it, and maybe I can just make it as a rule for myself. But yeah, I need to not, because I've just been going on it too much, and it's just not like, it's just brain rot. It's a waste of time. Like my hands get tired from scrolling. It's not like it's a quick hit of dopamine, but it's not actually any like real long-term positive for my life. I don't want to delete TikTok completely. I don't think that's what I personally need. Also, I do use it for like my job stuff, so like can't really like get rid of it all the way, but it's just not, I think I'm okay with just going on it for like a limited amount of time in the day, because I do enjoy it. In short bursts, I do enjoy it. It's just when I like start doom scrolling, or like I wake up in the morning and I start scrolling right away, not a vibe. So yeah, just getting back into analog hobbies is good. I kind of scrapped junk journaling because I just hated having my junk everywhere. It was all over my desk, and I basically stopped using my desk. Also because it's winter and it's cold in there. But I basically stopped using my desk because it was covered in literal trash, because that's what junk journaling is. It's journaling with crap. Just like, what's the point of that? I don't need that in my life. And so I ended up just throwing away all of the junk that I had accumulated for a couple of months, which is good and bad. Because like I did enjoy it, but I just didn't like the collecting of the rubbish, because it felt like, why do I already have so much crap in our home. Like, I am the one that has loads of stuff in our house. I have all the plants. I have all the, like, the craft supplies. There has to be something that's not like a supply heavy thing for me to be able to do. But yeah, so we are working on a hat for the little boy or girl that come out of Miss Claire, and I'm doing it in nice gender neutral green, and I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna do this light sage green and a dark green, because I don't want them to be gendered, because we don't know the sexes of the children yet. So little greens will be good because they would match the plants. But the tutorial I found is for a little hat with little barriers on it, and I think that's just stinking cute, so that's what I'm gonna do. But I think this is my last round before I get onto the ribbing, and I have 40 minutes left of my lunch break. I'm also trying to like be really good about giving myself proper lunch break, because we need to balance work and life. We can't just go straight through, which I do sometimes. So I'm gonna try and give myself plenty of time to do my relaxing hobby. And I don't know if you can see this, but Cosmo is just hanging out down here. He loves cuddling with me. I think Cleo's in the bedroom window in my chair, because it's like, it's not quite a sunny day today, but it's nice sitting there. Anyways, I'm going to carry on with this for a little bit and then get back to work for the afternoon. I do need to kind of get going with these ones because I am seeing Claire tomorrow, and this is the first half. But I think the trial and error of like figuring out sizing won't be an issue for the second one, because I'll know, because it's the same wool weight. I finished filming, and yes, I went back to pajamas. I got just far too hot filming that video, and so I wanted to change back into something comfortable so I can edit it now. But I also wanted to ask y'all for advice. I'm crowdsourcing here, all right? So I don't really like drinking hot tea or hot beverages during the warmer months, in the afternoon at least. I'll have my breakfast tea and it's fine in the morning, but after lunch when it's like hot, and in previous years I've had like homemade iced coffee and that's fine, but the amount of milk that I was drinking was probably not like great calorifically, especially like with the amount of sugar in it as well. And so I'm currently on the hunt for my new afternoon little sweet beverage thing. And I currently have 3 options that I am toying with because I also want it to be like low cal. I was drinking my Dr. Peppers, but like they were diet and the like fake sugar in them, not fantastic for you. So don't really want a soda. Sparkling water on its own tastes like trash in my opinion, and so I don't really want that. I have enjoyed these little coconut waters. I do like coconut water. It's a bit electrolyte-y, so that is one option. I've got some of these. And then I also got 2 more options that I thought might be a good idea. So I've got some peach iced tea, which I do like peach iced tea in general. I've never tried the Lipton one before. I know, I'm pretty sure it's American, but I'm just not really like a sweet tea drinker in that capacity. Oh my god, that smells amazing. Ooh, that's nice. That's really nice. Oh, I like that. The only downside to getting a big bottle, which is like, yes, better for the environment, is I don't like drinking out of cups, which yes, is my own problem. I much prefer like a single serving size thing, which, whatever. And then the other option I got was this kombucha, which is cherry and blackberry flavored, low calorie. It's CBD apparently. I don't really feel like I need that personally, but I've seen it all over like Instagram and stuff recently. And so that is what I'm going to be having today, because I do like kombucha. Ooh, that smells nice. But there's just not as many kombucha options in the UK. There's freaking tons in the US. And there's some that I really love in the US. I really like the Synergy ones with the chia seeds in them. Oh my gosh, those are amazing. They just don't exist here. And like we've got like one main kombucha brand. And so it's exciting for something else to come out, but that's just okay. Actually, I lied. I quite like it. I like that it's not too sweet, but it's still got some sweetness. And it's like, I don't know. It's a bit of fun. It's a bit kind of like juicy kombucha. So, not that anyone asked for this review, but I'm crowdsourcing because I would love to know what sort of things y'all drink if you do a sort of like a little afternoon sweet treat. I love a bubble tea. I love bubble tea. I can't have that all the time because it's probably far too much sugar for me, and I'd have to go out and get it, which, I mean, I could go on an afternoon walk every day, but it would also cost money, like more money than a can of drink. So what would you suggest for low cal, not too expensive, not too bad for you, delicious options of things? Because we're trying here. I'm trying to be somewhat healthy, but also like give myself the little daily rewards that I so deserve for living in these trying times. The kitties are just basking in the sunshine. Look at that, it's gotten sunny out. So sweet. Okay, I'm done with work now and I spent some more time crocheting. Look how stinking cute that is. Oh, I decided to go with some slightly contrasting ears, and then the other one I'm making is in the dark green and it'll have light green ears. So freaking cute. Also, the video said this could be made in an hour. No way. I am not nearly fast enough for that. 2 is closer to accurate, I think. But either way, it is just so adorable. And even if it's not newborn size, it's still baby head size. Like, this is not like adult or even child size. So I'm so happy with it. I can't wait to finish the other one and see what Claire thinks. Good morning. I am in a bit of a rush this morning because I was supposed to leave 5 minutes ago. So yes, good job pulling out the vlog camera. But it's okay. It's not an issue if I don't get there exactly on time. I can always get the slightly later train. Where's the one necklace that I want? This one? No. Yeah, I can just get a slightly later train to Claire's. Been rushing a little bit this morning because I wanted to get the little baby hats done. I probably should have thought of this like before, the day before going. So I got this one finished completely, and then this one I just have to do the ribbing at the bottom, but I sewed the ears on so I didn't have to bring the needle with me to on the train. But I am just going to do the teensiest bit of makeup because I want to look pretty, and I'm not doing anything like crazy today. Sort of filming wise, we're just doing a sit down video, which will be nice. So I think I might just put on mascara and then pop these into little baubles, and so I have little mini space buns down there. Also, I bleached my hair last night. I went to my cousin's and we did that, and it was fun. So basically I have my hair in French braids, and I just have to do a little wraparound. You can take it out and do this, but I feel like this looks okay as well. Maybe. Maybe it looks crappy. No, I think it looks fine. Just wrap it around itself. There we go. Little space buns. Got my... Gosh, I can't get my leg up this high. I'll stand on the bed. This is my outfit for the day. Comfy, but cute at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna pack my bag and leave, because I'm late. Nearly didn't make the train, but I am on it now, and now I need to just bang out the end of my crochet project. Also, when I said I was putting on makeup, I was just going to put on mascara because I'm too lazy to do anything else. But I'm going to do that, listen to my audiobook, and we'll be with Claire so soon. Taste test. So, what have you got?
I got ginger beer.
Nice. I'm going root beer, A&W, classic American in me. You can try it as well.
Okay.
So.
I mean, I know what a ginger beer tastes like, but...
Yeah, but that one specifically. This is so satisfying. So nostalgic. So,
can I smell it?
Yeah. Smells weird. But the reason my parents...
It smells like medicine. It smells antiseptic.
Kind of. But my parents let me and my brother have root beer when we were growing up because it was non-caffeinated. It's like one of the few brown sodas that's non-caffeinated.
I think this decent ginger beer. I wouldn't say it's the best. It says fiery. It's not fiery.
Can I judge?
Yeah, of course. This literally smells like what my mum used to wash wounds with.
This tastes really weird after that.
Is it just this? It tastes like TCP. That's what it tastes like.
What's TCP?
It's this stuff that we've got in the UK. Oh my god, if I've got some at home, I'm going to make you smell it when we get back.
It is kind of medicinal, but
yeah,
like...
my mum used to make me gargle with it if I had a sore throat.
Oh my god, it's so nice though. Okay, this plus vanilla ice cream in a float. Oh. Amazing.
See, I'm not a massive fan of vanilla ice cream, so I don't know how I'd feel about that.
It's delicious.
Oh, righty ho.
Let's go.
Let's go home.
Good morning, friends. It's actually a couple days later now. Yesterday I just did like admin, edited my video. Really not that exciting. But it is Friday this morning and I am off to yoga. Yes, I am still doing it. No, I haven't been in the last 3 weeks because last weekend I had work to do on Friday that I just I had to be home. And then the weekend prior, I don't remember why I didn't do it, but I haven't done it. I haven't gone in the last couple weeks, but I did do my 4 weeks that I promised myself I would. And I do really enjoy it. I think it is quite fun and a great way to like incorporate stretching into my routine because I don't really stretch. I know I'm supposed to, but I really don't. And that's bad on my part, but you know, here we go. But I have been really enjoying it. And I don't think I'll necessarily go every week, but when I possibly can, I'm going to try and make it to yoga because it's fun and it's like a little bit of me time, except the class is 90 minutes long, which is a bit odd. It's also at 9:45 a.m. So it's like I kind of lose my entire morning because by the time I get home, it's about noon and I was like, it's lunchtime. And so I do lose a bit of my day doing this. And so it only really works when I have that sort of morning time to spare. So it's fine. I have that time to spare this morning and I'm looking forward to going. I do think it has generally helped my overall fitness. I don't know if this is the yoga and like my core strength getting better, but like on some of the workouts that Joe and I do, we end with planks. And at the beginning, I couldn't do like a minute plank 3 times over. I could do it once, and then the second one I wouldn't get it, and then the third one I definitely wouldn't get it. But now it's gotten to the point where I can do it, and I have to think that the yoga is playing a part because a lot of that is core strength based, and a lot of the movements are core strength based, and so it's fun. But like I definitely don't find it easy, and I'm sweating during it. I'll try and record some today. I cannot guarantee it'll be any good because obviously I'm in class and I don't want to like disturb other people around me. But yeah, I do get quite tired. It's not just fully passive. It's not like a hard flow where you're like going and working, but we do several rounds of sun salutations, and like that process is it's Abby. It's definitely Abby. But yeah, I'm excited to go this morning and get some exercise in. I've also like not fallen off the exercise train completely, but I have been not as on top of it as I've wanted to be. These past few weeks have just been a little bit like busy. And so it hasn't been top priority, but I'm trying to get back on the horse with that. And like in my mood board or goal, what's it called? Vision board, that's the word. Like in my vision board, stay consistent and follow the plan, not the mood. that's what I'm trying to do, and that's sometimes really difficult, and it hasn't been perfect, but I don't need to be perfect, I just need to try. Can you tell my mindset's like, I'm really working for it. So yeah. Anyways, I also had loads of fun with Claire the other day. It was so nice to see her and hang out. She loved the little baby hats, of course, and we just basically, we filmed a little bit and we got to just spend time together, and it's been so nice because we haven't been able to do that, like just one-on-one for, I think since like November. I know. I really wish we lived closer because I would love to just like go over on a little afternoon and hang out with her, or like go on her walks with her and Yoli all the time. I would love that, but it's just not that easy, unfortunately. So anyways, it was so much fun. I had a blast. So yeah, that's me. Let's go to yoga. Okay, I'm back from my yoga class, and I kind of did a hard, scary thing. So I left halfway through on purpose because I was not having a good time. So we had a sub for the normal guy, which we've had a sub before and it was a different sub, but this sub today was not feeling her vibe, or I wasn't feeling her vibe. And like from the first 5 minutes, I knew that I wasn't going to enjoy this class, and I was like, okay, no, I must stick it out. Like, you'll like, maybe it'll get better. It didn't. It was not, I wasn't feeling it, and so I just left halfway through, because my time is precious and I don't need to spend an hour and a half doing things that I don't want to do. So I left, and I've come home and had some lunch now, and it's time for me to have my afternoon sweet treat drink, which today is the Lipton peach iced tea, which I already know I like. Ooh, do I want like a big glass? Yeah. Gonna do like a proper glass of it. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier in the vlog or not though, but one thing I prefer is to drink out of like closed containers, because I'm just a messy girl. I'm probably gonna spill this. This is delicious. I'm worried it's got too much sugar in it. I don't know, I'll have to do research. Maybe as like an every now and then it would be good to have. But yeah, I don't like drinking out of like open containers if I can help it. Like I much prefer a can or these little guys. But the thing with these, I just feel so bad using so many Tetra Paks. So yeah, I don't know. I'm conflicted between single-use items, which is what would make me enjoy myself better, and saving the environment. But anyways, let's take this, and I wanted to update y'all on the books that I've been reading lately, or that I have read recently, because I feel like we haven't chatted books in ages. We haven't chatted in general in ages, so let's catch up on that. No, look at the little Cleo in the background. Boop, 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 boop. She's got a hot water bottle under there, because she likes the warmth. But let me go through, maybe let's go like 4 or 5 books. Yeah, let's go through 4 or 5. I've read a lot of books this year so far. I've read, I think, 16 or 17 books since the beginning of January, which I am very proud of. I'm enjoying, and I am doing the, like, Goodreads winter challenge or whatever, and so I might do a full video on all the books I read for that and my thoughts on them, because, I mean, it's just a whole bunch of fun books, and I don't know if that's something y'all will want, but it's something that I would enjoy doing, because it's like a good, like a bunch of various different types of books. And so I will do a full video on that. Maybe it'll be my next vlog next week. But I also have been trying to read the physical books I have, because I don't need to have loads of books that I'm not reading on my shelves, and I don't even know if I like or not. So I have been doing a mix of physical books, like non-Kindle physical books, and audiobooks. And so the first one, which I was actually reading when I was in Poland, Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. Oh my goodness, I loved this book so much. This was a 5-star read for me, and I have the sequel to it on hold for Kindle, because I'm trying not to buy too many physical books right now, but I am going to keep this as a physical book because I really, really, really enjoyed it. Also, it's got like a fun iridescent snake on it, which I like. So really, really enjoyed this one. It's about a girl who is like part of the freshman year class at Yale, and she's the sole survivor of like a horrific incident, and so she's getting a fresh start, and she's part of this group that keeps the like Yale secret societies in check, and the Yale secret societies do like magic, like bringing people back from the dead and blah blah blah. There's ghosts. It's like contemporary fantasy mystery as well, because like someone's found dead and she's trying to figure out what's happened. But it was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't wait to figure out what happens in the future for Miss Alex Stern, the main character in that. And then the next book I read is Vox by, was it Christina Dalcher? That. And the reason I got this book was because I really, really liked the description on the back. Because like the whole premise of the book is that women in this society have only 100 words a day to speak. They're not allowed to read, they don't have bank accounts, they don't have their like passports, anything. Like all rights have been taken away from women. Which like, I mean, we're not that far off in today's society, especially in the US. So it hit a little bit close to home. Unfortunately, things weren't as bad when I originally purchased this book, but what I really liked is the back description. It was exactly 100 words, and that sort of thought to me meant that it was going to be a good book. I think I gave this one, 3 or 4 stars. I gave it 3 stars. It was a little bit like, I read it really quickly. I think I read this in 5 days, which is fast for me because I am dyslexic. So it was really readable story, but I don't know, like the pacing I don't think was quite right for me, and there was something that I felt like they could have done deeper and been more intentional, and I feel like the intentionality behind the like blurb on the back didn't necessarily follow through in the book. So, I don't know, it was just okay, in my opinion. I enjoyed it. I think it's a little bit too pertinent to read right now if you're at all affected by women's rights being taken away. Yeah, and then I've listened to a few things, because I listen to a book and I read a book at the same sort of time. And so I listened to Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell, which is another sort of psych thriller mystery thing about a mum whose daughter got like just disappeared, and then she like meets this guy, and I can't give anything else away because it would ruin the book, but it's about this woman who like hasn't gotten over the disappearance of her child and how it's affected her relationship with her family, including her husband or ex-husband and this new guy and all that kind of stuff. I thought it was interesting. I gave it 4 stars. I wasn't expecting the twists, which is why I rated it so highly. But I did enjoy it. I do really like Lisa Jewell as an author. I also read The Parable of the Sower by Octavia E. Butler. It was recommended by a like YouTuber that I follow, and it's weirdly set in like 2024 to 2027, but it was written in the 90s, so it was kind of looking forward to a future based off of the trajectory that we were going in. And again, it's gotten like it's not accurate by any means. It's kind of much further than things have gone. It's basically about this girl who's living in California where like people don't have much and families have to like survive, and she ends up leaving her like hometown walled community, which they're all in to protect each other. That gets destroyed, unfortunately. I don't think that's a spoiler, but it gets destroyed, and she has to leave and go north to try and find better society and find money for work. But this girl is kind of figuring out her own religion in context of this, and somewhat interesting. I don't think I liked it as much as I could have. I did give it 3 stars. It just wasn't quite for me personally, I don't think. And then the last book I'm going to tell you about, I gave 2 stars to, which I'm very freaking sad about. So Holly Jackson, the writer of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which is a series of audiobooks that I read last year that I thoroughly enjoyed. I gave most of them 4 or 5 stars. I loved that series. Wrote an adult mystery, because that one was YA. This one is more for adults. It's called Not Quite Dead Yet. It's about this girl who gets murdered, but she didn't quite get killed yet. She's got like 7 days to live. She's probably gonna have an aneurysm, sort of brain injury, and so she's then trying to solve her own murder. But I just found that it was really repetitive, and it didn't feel like it was actually that much more adult than the previous books. Not that I expected it to be adult, but the only thing more mature about it was that it was about a nearly 30-year-old character, but she didn't really like feel fleshed out, and there was a lot of joking about like, oh, I don't have much time to live left, and it didn't really hit the way I wanted it to, and like the mystery of it was not quite as good as I feel like Holly Jackson's previous books were, for me at least. Like, there was like some sort of twists, but it didn't really it just all felt very rash, and like the main character is really unlikable in my opinion, which probably didn't help my views on it. But it has really good ratings on Goodreads. It's got 4 stars on Goodreads from like 100,000 plus people reading it. So like people seem to like it. I don't want to stop you from reading it if you like that kind of thing. You do you. But yeah, those are the books that I have been reading lately, and I am really enjoying. What I am currently listening to is a retelling of a Chinese myth of the moon goddess. What's it called? It is called The Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Su Lin Tan, and it's sort of high fantasy retelling of that, which I am really enjoying right now. I think I'm like halfway through or something. And then I'm very, very early into Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco. Yeah, I think that's how it's pronounced. Sorry, I'm just looking at it over there. I don't really feel like pulling it out. But it is about the 7 demon princes of hell. And I'm really not far enough in it to know whether or not I like it yet. But I've read her stuff before. I read a different book in this sort of universe previously, and I did enjoy that. I gave that one 4 stars, and so I'm hoping that I like this one as well. So yeah, that is what I am currently reading. Just watched the film, I swear, and oh my goodness, it was so good. Like, there were so many times when I was like welling up. There's just so much emotion. Like, so it's the film based off of the guy's life, the guy who has Tourette's, and he won an OBE, or earned an OBE, I don't know the term for it, but basically the film, the main actor just won a BAFTA for lead character or whatever, but it was such a good film. He did such a good job, and like, it just sucks so much that there was so little information on Tourette's. Like, even now, it's like, it's not a curable thing. But like, it's just crazy that there was so little information. I mean, it makes sense, but it sucks that there's people out there who are experiencing these hardships that they can't control at all because it's involuntary. And yeah, it just like breaks your heart in places. And really good film. I highly recommend. It is top notch. Also got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes in terms of critiques, so it's very good. Highly recommend. But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to end the vlog. It's the weekend now, and we actually don't have much going on, so no real need to continue vlogging. So anyways, hope you've had a fantastic time catching up with me over these past couple days. I have really enjoyed picking up the camera again. So yeah, I will see you in the next one, and yeah, bye!